Hello everyone, this is Rocco Baldassare, and by the end of this video you will know how to create very effective Facebook campaigns by using placements that actually produce quality traffic and avoiding to spend budget on placements that don't produce very good results for your business. In order to get started with it, we need to understand what kind of placements you have on Facebook. First of all, you have the newsfeed. The newsfeed is going to be used both on desktop and mobile. Then you're going to have the right column. You're going to have in-stream ads. Then you're going to have the audience network. Then you're going to have instant article. Then you're going to have Instagram. And Instagram is divided in feed and stories. And then you're going to have Messenger. It's very important to know that each of these placements have completely different traffic quality. In my opinion, and based on the experience I've had managing more than 100 million a month in Facebook advertising, newsfeed, Instagram, and in some cases, instant articles generate the best quality. I usually recommend with newsfeed and Instagram if you have a limited budget. And usually I say when you have additional budget to test, you should go ahead and test instant articles and eventually in-stream and right column. I leave the audience network and Messenger for last because they usually don't get very good quality traffic. But let's now have a look at how you should structure your campaign to maximize its effectiveness. So first of all, we need to understand the difference between what Facebook suggests to you and what's best for you. Facebook suggests you use automatic placements. Automatic placements are good in case you have a large budget and you already have a lot of conversion history. But usually it does get a lot of traffic to placements that you do not like, such as the audience network and instant article. What I recommend doing is to select the placements that you really want to advertise on. And as we said earlier, they are the newsfeed on desktop and mobile and Instagram. Usually Instagram is only available in the feed if you're running conversion type campaigns. So once you've clarified that, it's very important to understand the important division between desktop traffic and mobile traffic. Desktop users and mobile users behave completely different. First of all, desktop users have bigger screens. Having bigger screens means that your ad can have more text and they will still read it to find out more about your business. Mobile screens are smaller and therefore your text is going to be cut if you have a lot of text. But it's always better to create custom ads for desktop and mobile. And additionally, mobile users need shorter ads because they are basically on the move. They want to find out what interests them right away. They do not want to waste time on things that are not of their interest. So you need to catch their attention right away in the ad. Desktop users are more attentive to what they see on the computer. They have bigger screens and therefore they're more likely to navigate. As you can understand, all of that doesn't get well together. So it suggests us that you always need to have dedicated ads for desktop and mobile, which means you need to have for the same target group, for example, mothers between 25 and 35, you should always have one ad set for mobile and one ad set for desktop. So you should never mix them up together. So your campaign needs to look something like that. You're going to have a campaign. The campaign has a budget. Usually you cannot exceed, for example, $5,000 in total. And that's pretty much it, because you set up an objective which could be, for example, conversion, which determines what kind of settings you can have in your ad sets. But the campaign then has different ad sets. The ad set has a targeting and placement and a budget. So when you set up the different ad sets, for example, you can have an ad set that have the same target as another ad set, but it's customized because it targets desktop versus mobile. So when you have ad set number 1 and ad set number 2, they can be exactly the same, also with the same budget, but one is targeting desktop traffic because you set up ads at the ad set level, so ads for desktop, and here you're gonna have ads for mobile. Not many advertisers do that because Facebook recommends you to have ad set set up with all targeting in place, but you do not want to target all placements in one ad set because that doesn't work out well for your campaign. So if your campaign is going to target mothers between 25 and 35, you're going to have one ad set targeting mother 25 to 35 on desktop and another ad set targeting mothers 25 to 35 on mobile, and therefore you're going to split your performance. But additionally, you want to have another breakdown, because this ad set is going to be for Facebook newsfeed. This one is going to be again for Facebook newsfeed, but then you're going to have an ad set number 3 for mothers 25-35 for desktop, for mobile on Instagram. And once you have more budget, you can actually have ad set number 4 and ad set number 5, where you're going to target Facebook newsfeed plus instant article, so Facebook newsfeed plus instant articles on desktop. You're going to have ad set number 5 targeting Facebook newsfeed and instant articles on mobile. So as you can see, we always break down performance by device and by placement type. The reason why we do that is because depending on performance, we can allocate more or less budget to desktop or mobile, and we can control where the budget goes, and we can control the cost per conversions on different placements. So summarizing what we've learned today, as a point number 1, you never mix up desktop and mobile. As a second point, we learned that it's very important to have control on budget on mobile and desktop devices separately. So control the budget is key. And finally, we have learned that whatever Facebook tells you doesn't necessarily apply to your business. Facebook has best practices based on thousands of advertisers, but you need to find the strategy that best serves your purposes and takes advantage of your budget the best way possible. So always strategize for your own good. I hope that was helpful, and I thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.